Well, 3 years after my son was diagnosed with schizophrenia, he was actually a medical specialist at Walter Reed Hospital in DC. And, we first heard of the diagnosis when they were in the process of removing him from the Army. I really didn't accept the diagnosis because I couldn't believe that someone who had made it to 21 years as a wonderful, exceptional young man all of a sudden had these particular issues. And I started looking for help. I started to really see what I read in a fact sheet about the diagnosis of schizophrenia. My son's symptoms had dissolved into homelessness. He was starting to use street drugs and alcohol to self-medicate. Our son seemed to end up in jail and prison, possibly receiving mental health treatment versus in a, psychiatric hospital or clinic. You can't readily go into jail or prison to visit your loved one without going through this process that almost makes you feel like you're a criminal, and you don't know what's going on with their treatment. So that's what made me become very involved personally in matters of mental health and criminal justice here on the local level and even on the state level. We oftentimes see that it is, black and brown and, other minorities that may end up in the criminal justice system. So I say you start right away. Once you find out they're there, you start your advocacy work, calling into the jail, prison to see if they have a mental health unit and if your loved one is there. Write the letters, get letters of support, start, helping to gather records that show that they have a history of mental illness. So those are some of the things that I have done and that I continue to do for families. My son is doing very well today. He's living in recovery. He does live at home with my husband and I, but he still has a quality of life that I always wanted to see him have. The hopes and dreams, his hopes and dreams, our hopes and dreams for him. I knew that those had changed, but his happiness and well-being was also most important for all of us, and so he's doing very well today.
I am now certified to be a peer support specialist. I'm a peer-to-peer mentor. I just wanted to share my story with you all and tell you that with hope, God, and support, recovery is possible.